This place doesn't look like much at first. Broken stone, grass, silence. But 2,000 years ago, this was one of the most important Roman cities on the Adriatic coast. I'm walking through the ruins of Salona in today's Solin, Croatia, once the capital of the Roman province of Dalmatia. In this first part, I'm exploring what's left of its amphitheatre, ancient burial grounds, and the main gates of the city. This is what remains of the Roman amphitheatre of Salona. It doesn't look grand anymore, but in the 2nd century AD, it could hold up to 20,000 people, almost the size of the Colosseum in Rome. Gladiator fights took place here, public executions, and later, early Christian martyrs were killed in this arena. The amphitheatre was built into the landscape. Part of it was carved into the hillside, while the rest was constructed using massive stone walls. Beneath these stones were underground corridors. That's where gladiators waited before entering the arena, and where bodies were taken after the fights were over. From the amphitheatre, I walked toward another important part of Salona, the Kapluć Basilica. This area was once a large Roman cemetery, and later became one of the most important early Christian sites in the region. The Kapluć Basilica was built next to burial grounds that had been used for generations. For early Christians, this location was deeply symbolic. They believed that resting close to martyrs brought spiritual protection and hope of resurrection. Walking through, Kapluć today feels intimate. There are no restored walls or grand structures, only fragments. But fragments often reveal more truth than complete monuments ever could. Many of the people buried here were not powerful elites. They were ordinary citizens, families, workers, believers who lived in Salona during its final centuries. Their graves don't tell stories of conquest or glory. They tell quieter stories of faith, loss, and everyday life. Many of them are broken, cracked, or open. Some you can even look inside. For the Romans, burial was essential for the afterlife. Later, Christians buried their dead here, often close to martyrs and sacred places. Some sarcophagi were reused over centuries. Others were looted, damaged, or simply left behind. Every stone was placed with purpose. Every grave belonged to someone who once walked these same streets. I continue walking deeper into Salona. Leaving the burial grounds behind, the city slowly opens up. Salona was not just a place of death and memory. It was a living Roman city with paved streets, workshops, homes, fountains, and public spaces. Thousands of people lived here at its height, moving daily between work, worship, and family life. What looks like scattered stone today was once a carefully planned Roman city with streets, baths, temples, markets, and defensive walls. Ahead of me are the remains of Porta Caesarea, the main gate of the city. It was protected by towers and thick stone walls, controlling who could enter and leave Salona. Merchants passed through here, soldiers, officials of the Roman Empire. The gate wasn't just defensive. It was a statement of power. If you arrived in Salona 2,000 years ago, this was the first thing you would see. The gate was reinforced by towers and thick stone walls, not only to defend the city, but to control it. Movement was observed. Goods were taxed, strangers were noticed. This was power made visible in stone. Beyond these gates, Salona revealed itself as a Roman city, ordered, structured, and alive. To pass through Porta Caesarea was to step into authority, law, and imperial presence. For many, this moment defined their first impression of the city. And this is only one part of the city. In the next section, I'll explore the Roman baths, ongoing excavations, and the remains of early churches hidden deeper within the ruins. Salona still has many stories left to tell,